Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Trails in the Sky, second chapter. This is me, your host, Logic Blade, and we're back at it again. Last time around, we started up the prologue. Estelle came to terms with the fact that Joshua was not coming back, and that he's gone off to do his own thing. After learning the truth of who's behind this entire incident, she's decided to get stronger, to fight and become a senior bracer. So she took the training at Lemon State, completed it with flying aplomb, and is heading back to Liberl. Hopefully she can uncover their wily scheme and find her man, who is, as we, the players, know, running with the Sky Bandits now for some reason. In any case, it's time to get started. So, let's hop right into it, shall we? Speaking of new perspectives, what the heck's Kevin doing with, Miss Julia here? Let's just the volume a little bit. And it seems like the Royal Guard has the Mayor's artifact in a safe place. And, Julia's gonna show Kevin what the heck's down here exactly. Maybe someone of the church knows exactly what the hell this thing is. Apparently a similar robot was excavated in Calvard. I guess he doesn't have any idea either. Lastly, these. We saw them sink into the ground. Alright, it seems like he might have a small hypothesis of what's going on, but he'd rather be cryptic about it. Just basically one step on the path to open it up. Seems at the very least, we have a clue, no matter how small it is. In any case, that's our opening to Chapter 1, Sneaking Shadows. In any case, the Wandering Heroes are back at Grancel, Yeah. She's a much better bracer than she was before when she was leaning on Joshua for everything. There we go. Let's go climb this mountain. Because Trail's second chapter is like twice as long as Trail's first chapter. Yeah, of course you get paid for training. Anyway, you only get 2 base BP, but if you do things right, you get the 14 bonus BP as well, so make sure not to mess it up too much. For that, we've gone up from G to G+. And we receive a nice little accessory that we won't ever be using. It prevents poison and gives you a small defense boost. Seems like Karna and Grant are sharpening their skills. And Kurt's going to be staying up there as well, so... Geez, that's going to be a lot of work for us. And Cassius is already the head of the Royal Army at this point, because, hey, he's only spent a few years out of it, it's fine. No, we're doomed then. Alright, so we haven't been able to pick up on the Society's trail at all. But, hey, they haven't done anything overt, but there's some strange happenings going on. Like, the monsters all getting stronger, because, you know, that's how things operate. So it's a lot harder to travel. So yeah, they've been getting tougher pretty much the day after the birthday celebrations too. Yeah, looks like Cher and Agate are here in Grancel too. Aw, Agate cares. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. And it looks like the task of investigating the society is going to Cher and Agate. Nah, this probably won't be the most exciting job, you know, not a job you can make a video game off of. Yeah, so one of us is helping Shara, one of us is helping Agate. And since we all know each other, we'll find out how this works out. I wish we could team up with Annalise. Oh, that's a good point. No one can tell where it begins and ends. Ha. 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 And Annalise is pushing the decision onto us. So, since Estelle's an all-rounder, she can work with pretty much anyone. But I did hold a vote for this, and Agate won 2 votes to 1, so we're gonna be going with Agate. He basically hits things really hard with his sword, as we saw in the first game. And Charizard's more about speed, which makes her a pretty good... She's also a pretty good caster as well. Kind of a very good support caster, rather than a full-out nuker like Chloe and Olivier are. It also changes certain dialogue and stuff that happens in certain points in the game. It's actually really well thought out. Anyway, we're picking Agate, so let's go. He hits things really hard and he yells a lot. So it seems like Elnon has some ideas. Just head to the busiest branches. Ruan and Roland. Yeah, Agate's straight out of Shonen. He's also a total tsundere, so... And with Charizard heading to Roland, we're off to Ruan. Yep. Don't panic too much. Believe in your connection to it. Follow it and your trail, wink wink, will be clear. It's not like I care about you or anything, but Baka. I wasn't worried about you at all. Although Agate will never be like, I could only win this fight thanks to the power of my friends. He'd be too tsundere about it. Aw. And, okay. You know, I know you might think I'm weird for saying this, but... Huh? I like to think we're already friends, but... Well, I'd like it if you and me, Estelle, if we became something more. What? Are you saying what I think you're saying? No, don't try to stop me, Shara. I'm serious. I'm absolutely sure about this. Serious? Oh my. Really? Right here? In public? You have got to be freaking kidding me. Well, I know I'm a couple of years older than you, Estelle, but we've totally spent about the same amount of time in the guild. And you know what? Age doesn't matter when it comes to something like this. So, what do you think? Well, I mean, really happy, and I think my heart's racing out of my chest, but this is kind of a surprise to say the least. Besides, there's some Joshua, and there's kind of some issues on a couple of fronts, or more than a couple, or rather, I don't, Joshua, what does he have to do with this? What problems would there be on a couple of fronts if we become rivals? Rivals? Yeah, we're about the same age, about equal in skill level. I thought it'd help us both try to reach even higher, but you don't actually like the idea, do you? Oh, Annalise. She's my favorite. Consider the gauntlet thrown. In your face, even. Bring it, Sword Brain. You know, rivals. The two people that kiss a lot. Sometimes they share a bed. And they whisper sweet nothings into each other's ears. Like, you so hard, you're not gonna be able to walk. You know, things like that. And away they go. This is the last time we're going to see Annalise. No, I'm kidding. This is the last time she's going to be in our party, though. Ever. That's why she only has one weapon. Alright. So, let's go get our tickets to take the flight to Ruan. Of course, bug all the NPCs. That's the Queen's airship. I mean, we should obviously ride the Queen's airship. Okay, let's, see if we can take a closer look at this. Fortunately, it's still waiting for its new model engine. It's been waiting for that all game. All the last game, too. Anyway, seems there's some kind of altercation at the landing port. It seems like the Calvar and Erebonian ambassadors are at it again. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's bright and early here, 6:15 in the morning. Holy shit. I do love how they snipe at each other. It's great. Damn it, these goddamn commoners with no history, no tradition, they have no respect. Nice. Gotta love Central Time, right? Yeah, looks like Major Vander's doing well, at least. So yeah, they're both pretty big deals. If anything were to happen to them, we'd get stuck in a giant world war. That'll never happen. They're far too childish for anything like that to happen. So it seems like there's some negotiations involving the new engines that the Zeiss Central Factory is making. Yeah, it appears the Queen is intent to share technology, rather than monopolizing it for herself. You know, sweeten the deal before you drive home the bargain, as it were. I mean, sure, they'll bicker, but eventually, they'll bicker under the moonlight and fall deeply in love with each other, because that's how people in video games operate. The moon is The moon is beautiful tonight, Lady Cochrane. Not as beautiful as you and Bastard Craneaw. God. No, don't worry about that. That half-wit's continuing to while his way is to here in Liberl. Great! Which means we're gonna get to see more Olivier at some point. Seems like he's in Zeiss. I don't know if Queen Alicia is the aura type. Jeez, Agate, way to talk down to the military guys like that. And it seems like Agate has some serious trouble with Imperials. I mean, they seem like good people. I mean, one of them was in our party, so they can't be that bad, can they? No worries, man. You'll figure them out as they go, right? Anyway, we want to go to the shop here, get the second copy of the Liberl News, and then go ahead and try to get our ticket. And it seems like the Bracer Guild is fronting our bill, so we get to do it on the cheap. You already knew we were heading to Ruan, so it's just a matter of time to get our ticket. So, let's just go ahead and wait for the ship. I'm sailing away. That sounds like a blast. There's too many Fates heroines, though. I swear. They got bigger things heating the place up than tourism, though. Yep, the new mayoral election, like in the newspaper we just picked up. And it seems like there's an actual election for once in that city. Yep, after we dealt with the Dalmore problem, had Lieutenant Schwartz arrest him, you know. They've been going without a mayor, so I'm sure most cities can manage without a mayor for some period of time, but it does get to be a bit of a strain after a while. Oh, Agate. Can't believe that girl was the frickin' princess. And we haven't seen any of our buddies, really, since Joshua ran away. And it seems like Sidon's gone back to Calvard as well, so I mean, he is an A-rank bracer there. Well, at least we can stop in and say hi to the princess. You can see just how a sweetheart Agate is, always worrying about his friends. Yes, it is. these games happened 2 years before the Trails of Cold Steel games, so you will also see some of the characters in this game show up at later times in Trails of Cold Steel, so you have that to look forward to. Anyway, it seems like Agate's gonna take a quick nap while they're flying around. So, we've got free reign of the airship. Let's go ahead and start by reading our new news article. So we can see what the candidates are and what their plans are. We've got the industrialist Norman and the harbor master Portos. We've run into both these guys. One of them seems like a savvy businessman. The other guy seems like a hard-working dock worker. So that should be fun. Yeah, Norman's plans to invigorate tourism with tertiary businesses, and candidate Portos wants to buff up the harbor industry. Oh, there are actually 5 games before Trails of Cold Steel, believe it or not. You can jump right into the series by playing Cold Steel 1 and Cold Steel 2. There's no issue with that. It's, when Cold Steel 3 comes around, there's going to be a lot of questions you're not going to have answered because of past events and such. So, playing the Trails in the Sky series and playing Zero no Kiseki and Ao no Kiseki really help in that regard. I'm lucky that I was able to play both of them before playing Cold Steel 3, but not everyone will be so lucky, because Zero and Ao aren't localized in English. Anyway, there's something about increased monsters, an article about Cassius Bright becoming the general, and a non-aggression pact is to be signed in Liberal. There's also another article here about the new model tactical ordnance. How they're basically better than our old ones. Anyway. Go ahead and bug everyone in here twice. Because they all have things to say. And it seems like he's going to be investigating the things with the tetracyclic towers going off after the stuff in the end of first chapter. Oh, she's heading to Bose and she's going the wrong way. How terrible. Oh, hey, the casino in Ruan's finally finished its renovations. Great. That means there's a casino mission. And, you know, people recognizing us for our good deeds. That's another thing I love about this series. Things you do in the previous games affect the later games. They're like, oh shit, you're the guy who helped me find my dog. Or the guy who rescued me from Sky Bandits. You know, that sort of thing. Oh, if it isn't Orvid. Seems like he's going back to Ruan as well. Which means we'll probably have another ingredient hunting mission to deal with. Yay! Yep, they're gonna flap their arms real hard and run us down with wishes. As they do. And merchants are always gonna be busy. Let's check in on the captain and his crew here. Alright, everything appears to be good in here. Yes. And it's good to see that, you know, all those hostages are settling back into their ordinary lives again. It's the best thing a hostage can do. Besides, you know, be exchanged for goods and services. So yeah, everyone seems to be in pretty good spirits in here at least. Checking on the cargo hold. It's like, yeah, you're not supposed to be here, but I ain't gonna stop you. Anyway, last place to check out in the area is the passenger cabin at the very top. Well, 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 if it isn't the Fisherman Lloyd. And there's fishing in this game, guys. We're gonna be doing a lot of fishing in Trails in the Sky, second chapter, Fish for Your Life. So yeah, you know, there's a whole lot of fishing spots all over the borough. The fish give you nice things, etc., etc. If you play an RPG, you know how fishing works. So, he also gives you a little advice about other fishing spots you can find just besides the obvious. Basically, any field map you see water, any town you see water, go ahead and explore those with a fine-tooth comb, and you'll find fishing spots. And he's out cold. Well, that's everyone in the ship, so with that done, we'll be arriving in Ruan. So yeah, talking to everyone is a mandatory thing to clear these little sections here. But I mean, why wouldn't you talk to everyone? And we get warped right to the Bracer Guild. So, basically just a lot of general work, nothing particularly urgent. We know who's running, Estelle. We read the newspaper. Yep. You gotta cast your votes. Democracy's important. Even in your monarchies, democracy's important. And apparently there is something that's curious that needs looking into. Let's, Okay, let's go investigate ghost sightings, guys. It's that kind of game. I thought the fishing ending was the F ending. It's been a while since I played Automata, but I thought it was the F ending. Maybe I'm just going crazy here. Apparently people have been seeing a white shadow here at night. All over Ruan. Interesting. It could be a ghost. Oh, Estelle. The coup breaker, hero of Liberl, would be afraid of ghosts? No way, no how, no. Sorry, I am afraid of ghosts. A little. Yeah, so anything a little suspicious, so. That's actually some really good advice from Agate here. People are scared of lots of things, but admit it and try to overcome it rather than just running away from it. He's such a sweetie. Such a good boy. Yep. Alright, so it looks like we got a few reports. One of them's from a guard at the Airletton checkpoint. The second one's by a member of the Ravens in town here. And lastly, one of the children at the orphanage saw something. And it seems like they've, fixed up that orphanage real quick. That only took them like 4 months. Crazy. So that's our main mission to deal with, but obviously we've got a lot of general work to do as well before we can go ahead and do that kind of stuff. So you can choose to accept or ignore quests, but doing quests gets you better items, gets you well prepared for the end of the game, so it's kind of foolish not to do as many quests as you possibly can. And in addition, now that you're a senior bracer, there's a whole heck of a lot more hidden quests as well. So you gotta be prepared for anything. Let's check the board. Looks like we've got 4 things here. A couple of monster hunting quests, an ingredient hunting quest, and a quest to take a photo at the tower. So we can probably take care of those monsters pretty quickly, but it seems like we've got some time to do that. Well, since one of those mysterious sightings was in town, we might as well take care of that before we head on out. And also, because Agate's in our party, we should probably equip him with actual things. Like the Lion King's sword. And the Gaia suit. Anyway, Gladiator Belt is an obvious choice for him. And, you know, screw it. I've got... Do I have a second one for him? Yeah, this is fine. More power. Power, power. And then obviously you want to get him some nice quartz as well. Oh. Yeah, we need to stop by the Orbital Factory first, sorry. Actually running kind of low on certain kinds of Sepith. God damn it. That's what happens when you don't fight random enemies and stuff. Oh well. It's no big deal. And I don't know why the hit quartz, Alright, take care, man. I'll see you later. Don't know why the hit quartz also wants to lower your agility. That makes no sense whatsoever. But whatever, they basically cancel out at that point. So yeah, Daggett set to go. Man of the Sea, Portos, you gotta vote for Portos, or else. Alright. And before we head to the warehouse, we get stopped by the fisherman Lloyd. And, you know, extended fishing tutorial. We'd rather fish, but, yeah, so you can see any surface that flickers like that. It's a good place you can fish, obviously. That's some bait. Bait's dropped by monsters, so, you know, whatever. And, of course, I have all of my great and awesome rods, all my great and awesome bait. So, fishing, woo. It's pretty basic stuff. I think my fishing notebook is actually just completely full. Or no, it's not. I'm missing quite a few of them actually. Not that I particularly care. I was never too focused about fishing in this game, so. And I won't be in this playthrough either. But yeah, fishing's easy. Just catch stuff. Anyway, let's go to the Ravens hangout. And they gave these guys some portraits for once. Yeah, you can show him his strength at poker. Ha, ha, ha. Surprise. It's us. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you fucking law whore. How dare you? Oh, apparently he's pissed about that. Nah, he's just a pig-headed guy who wants to fight. Of course he does. So, let's go beat up some punks. Oh, jeez. Looks like we got a bit of masochist here. Alright, then. Why are you all the way back there, Agate? Whatever. So, dealing with these guys, they got some nasty tricks. They can revive themselves to full health if they're not taken care of. So try to take care of them all at once if you can. Anyway, with all the stuff we've got, we're really hard hitters, so I don't suspect it'll be too much of a problem. Alright. When they get to low HP, they start doing their most powerful attacks. Unfortunately for them... Never mind. Agate can't hit worth shit. So we're gonna see exactly what they can do. Yep. No mercy. 0 damage. Good job, guys. And with that, we're done. Yeah. Complete and total chumps. You guys are pretty good for civilians. Aw, they're thinking about their career prospects. Oh, God. Alright, so apparently he's the son of a guy running for mayor. What's he doing running with gang members? Well, at the very least, we know where to go now, so let's go find this Belton kid and press him for details. Running for mayor is always tough. No matter the day, no matter the age. That wasn't Belden's house, because I think this is Belden's house here. Yeah, this is the place. Yes, Norman, the guy running for mayor. Yeah, what do people working for an election do? Not a whole lot. No, that's a lie. Seems like there's some bit of a family issue here. That's probably why he's running with the wrong crowd. So it seems like this Belden kid's on the second floor, so let's press him for information. What are you doing in my house? We're gonna beat you up, kid. Give us your lunch money. Apparently he's easily scared. Make with the details, sweetie. So, saw some white shadow in an old-fashioned getup. Just sort of dancing in the air. And it flew off to the northeast, so kind of towards the academy, approximately from here. Happened around 2 in the morning. Yep. So, we've flip-turned this kid's life upside down. Well, that's our business in Ruan taken care of. Let's go ahead and do some side quests since they're on our way. So in order to start the 2 non-monster hunting quests, we've got a couple places to stop. The first one is the Hotel Blanche, which is over here. We are looking for Santos, I think this is. Yeah. We talked to him on the flight over here. He was trying to research the Saffrel Tower, which is probably why he wants a photo of it. Yeah, he wants a picture of that orbment at the very top of it. Yeah. We've been up there before. We know exactly what they look like. And reportedly, the devices have been activated. And he's gonna lend us a camera for a little bit. So, yeah, that should be fun. Taking photographs. Just when I'm streaming. I like people to know what I'm doing. And generally, I put these on YouTube as well, so... Hey, people want to know what I'm planning, what I'm doing, that sort of thing. So, that helps. If I was just silent when I was playing this, you'd be like, well, what's going on? Is there anybody playing this? Especially since I don't do face cams. Just because I'm so ugly that, you know, I wouldn't want people to lose their minds once they see my ugly mug. So we could do this quest right away, but don't do it right away. There's certain issues that happen when you do it right away, so hold off for just a little bit. So, I'm just gonna get my map here. Oh my god. So there's two monsters, one on the Gull Seaside Way, and one on the Vista Forest Road. So, we just have to look around, hunt it down, hopefully we can find it. Oh, do I not have the haze quartz on anymore? Or the cloak quartz? Fair enough. I actually don't think I do have the haze quartz on. Okay. Means I have to actually be wary about what I run into here. And, sorry, I just want to check something here. Wind. Okay, that makes sense. In which case, I'll throw the cloak quartz up on agate here. Since he won't be leaving our party anytime soon. Where the heck is this thing? Huh, I don't see it. Mercury Viper, wherever the hell that is. Come on down. Normally you just see it by, like, running around here. It'd give you a little, hey, exterminate this guy for us, please. But no. No. That'd be too easy. Alright. Screw it. We'll have to find it in other places. So, make sure you take the off-beaten path here. Find yourself a treasure chest. Always be looking for mysterious treasure chests, wherever they might be. Like that. A surprise cookie. Surprise, it's a cookie. Anyway, take this hidden path here. Find the barrel. There's also a fishing spot over here. So in case you're missing fish for whatever reason, this is the place to go. But, whatever. Once again, not in the mood to hunt down all these fishies. Sure to pick up those treasure chests. Typically, they'd expect you to fight these things, but, Cloak Quartz, really, really good. There's our monster we're looking for. Let's take it out. Surprise, it was 3 of them. And clear. Because, you know, first chapter, monsters are easy. Monsters are still easy to beat up. Okay, monster extermination out of the way. Should have grabbed this treasure chest, get some hard loafers. There's another fishing spot down here somewhere. Don't remember exactly where it is, but there it is. Again, I don't care to fish, but if you do, that's where to go. Anyway, should be, to the best of my knowledge, there should be another treasure chest somewhere around here. Maybe I'm just, making it up. Yeah, it seems I'm just making it up. It's fine. Anyway, Mercy Orphanage is right up there. I just want to see if there's anything else I need to do. Yeah, before heading to Minoria proper, just go ahead and stick our heads down here. There's a couple of treasure chests hiding in this little alcove here. Alright, that's enough of that. Welcome to the orphanage. As you can see, it's no longer a burnt-out husk. Looks better than ever. I suppose when you have a million Mira, anything's possible. Ah, they're at Sunday school, of course. Don't like tea? Aww. Aw, it seems like, you know, Chloe cares about us, but, they got final exams. The hardest part of all. Anyway, looks like we've got a mission to bring these kids back, so... we should, go ahead and do so before anything else comes to mind. Agate likes himself some powerful, strong, kind women, you know? Damn straight, buddy. Seems like it reminded him of something. Maybe something he didn't really want to remember. In any case, let's go get these kids back safe and sound. Just a nice, quiet hometown, or quiet little village. And, he got pretty quiet once the mention of his hometown came up. Apparently she's crushing on this traveling priest. Ara. Alright, we've got tons of ingredients. We don't need any more. Tomboy midriffs are the most powerful midriffs of all, don't you know? You could grate cheese on those things, man. Anyway. Hey, it's, the mayor's assistant. Apparently he's, drowning himself in his drink. Anyway. All these shops have new recipes and stuff if you're, looking for things to buy. We've got mirror to spare, so not a big deal. Where is Orvid hiding? I thought he was in the hotel. It's probably up on the, up in one of the rooms, actually. I should go bug him about his side quest. Yeah, we did some ingredient hunting quests for him a couple of times. So, let's hear what he wants. I don't know if an Ara tomboy even exists. If it does, it'd be a weapon too powerful for this world to handle. Okay, so he's looking for dangerous monster ingredients. A savory pinion, a leathery tail, a gummy eyeball, monster carapace, bee seed, prickly seed, fish fillet, clear gelatin. And we need to find ingredients that aren't on that list and bring them to him. See if we can find him 6 new ingredients. If we find at least 3, he'll pay us for our time. I don't know how many I have on hand right now. So I'm just gonna save. And we'll see if I've got 6 for him. So, Juicy Bone, Lucky Fang, Curative Horn, Tender Poultry, Fish Egg, Bird Egg. Okay, I had them all. That's the nice thing about New Game Plus. Yep, I give him 6 automatically, the quest just ends. Like, if you had given him less, he'd say, well, you can report this if you want, but see if you can find some more. And he even gave us some extra monster ingredients. Woohoo! Ara. Alright. Let's go find our, friendly neighborhood traveling priest. It's not in the Elder's house. No. He's in here. The windmill. Remember when Stella and Joshua had their nice lunch watching the watching the waves. Wasn't that precious? I mean, Agate's been really patient about this whole thing, which is always surprising to me. Looks like the Sunday school class is still in session. Let's go ahead and take a peek inside and see what's going on. And what do you know? It's our favorite wandering priest, Onion Graham. Okay, so he's basically reading the entirety of the Doll Knight series. Aww. I want some of that tea. Oh dear, poor Father Kevin. Seems like the kids really grew accustomed to Estelle here. He's gone to space. Oh, Polly. Desperate love. And looks like he's heading back to Ruan after this, and then, you know, the traveling priest's work is never done. And let's see what she has to say about a white man. He was spinning like a top. And apparently, Daniel saw it too, and saw it flying off towards the east. Which would, again, point it in the direction of Gina's Royal Academy. Apparently, the guy was wearing a mask. Interesting. But apparently it hasn't shown its face since then. Interesting, though. Alright, with that little diversion out of the way, we've got one more investigation to check out at the checkpoint. But of course, we've still got plenty of things to do. And for a brief period of time, we get Father Kevin in our party. So let's check out what he has. Fights with the crossbow. Has some nice equipment. All this stuff's going to be unequipped in a bit anyway, but... you know. We might as well. Might as well gear him up for Bear. And just as well, you don't want to immediately head back to Ruan. Instead, you want to go back through Minoria Village here. And you want to head towards the lighthouse. The reason you want to do this is because there's a hidden side quest here. If you don't check up on the old lighthouse keeper, you won't be too happy with yourself. So yeah. Gotta show this old man the true power of an A-rank bracer. So we got a lot of running to do. Apparently he's got a bum back. That's not good. Well, take care of yourself, okay? That's the wrong answer. There's something he needs help with, so let's help him out. So he's being very tsundere about it, but go ahead and do his work for him. He's being the most passive-aggressive old fart in the universe and asking us to help him out. Well, I guess we might as well read this lighthouse manual and check it out. So, basically, you want to follow the steps in here. If you do it correctly, it's fine. Read the troubleshooting section below. So yeah, first time you do this, you're gonna make a whole bunch of mistakes. So, you got a bunch of little doohickeys here. You want to find the stabilizer first. First thing you want to do, set to low strength. Next thing, find the orbital amplitude section. Set that to low strength. Find the activation switch, turn it on. Next, put the set up to medium. Move the stabilizer to medium. Move this to high. I believe you move the stabilizer to high as well. And then you turn on the connection cords. There we go. Piece of cake, right? And with that, the lighthouse is working properly. Even though it probably shouldn't be running like that in the middle of the day. Yeah, it's pretty tricky the first time through, just because you're like, why the hell why do I have these errors? But eventually, if you just keep flicking those switches around, you'll figure it out on your own. And it is okay if you screw up a few times. It's not like it's going to cost you anything for doing it. And for our troubles, we got some bait. So, we can say, take care, old man, or this. This is how we get extra BP. We gotta show him the power of courtesy and kindness. Alright. Oops. I went out the wrong door. We don't want to go up the lighthouse. We want to go down it. No, afraid not. There are some fishing spots along this trail here, if you have the desire to go fishing, but don't worry about it too much. I'm just going around here collecting the treasure chests in the area. And there's a couple on the Crone Trail as well. You'll be heading back here anyway, so this isn't like an urgent thing to take care of immediately. But you just want to keep your eye out because these treasure chests are very, very well hidden. Anyway, this is the Crone Pass. This is definitely the wrong way to go if you're wanting to head back to Ruan, though, so let's scurry on back home. I really need to find where this monster is hiding, though. Apparently, it just doesn't show up in regular places. Oh. Wrong way. Wrong way. The thing I hate about the left and right rotating buttons is they always rotate in the wrong direction. You would think the right trigger would be doing the opposite direction than that, but no, it does not. Seriously, where is it hiding? There we go. Found it. So let's, punch his lights out. Problem solved.
Care for a rematch?
Alright, and that should take care of all of our side quests in the area. Other than the photo of the Saffron Tower, which we'll handle later. So we want to get back to Ruan here. And Kevin's ready to go home. All the good little boys and girls join Adios in the sky. And then sinners go to hell. Place could be a person, usually it's bound to something. Or this ghost just goes wherever the hell he wants. So, sounds like a fun time for everyone involved. I mean, they're ghosts. They're not sucks. Anyway, Father Kevin's left our party, as they do. So let's just report the quests we've got done so far. Still a G+ class, but, you know, making progress on those annoying little quests. Anyway, we can check out the casino and bar here. Apparently they're having fun gambling. You can also play blackjack and roulette here, as well as the slots. But yeah, if you ever gambled before, you know what's going on in here. I've got a few medals from previous games, but yeah, you can get things like accessories, copy of Gambler Jack, that sort of thing. The only thing we really want here is this copy of Gambler Jack, so if you got the mirror to spend, you might as well spend it. Or you can gamble and get it all back. It is no big deal. I might consider doing some of that off-screen just to do it, but I don't particularly care either way. Alright. Let's head down to the Airletton checkpoint. It's like gacha, but instead of winning JPEGs of cute girls, you win money. So, there's just a Tira bomb on the way here. Other than that, nothing worth mentioning. We can go directly to the checkpoint, or we can check out this tower. I'm just gonna go clear this out of monsters and treasures and all that kind of stuff before doing anything else. I think. Whatever. I mean, I could, but I'd like my map. Let's just go on with the main plot. I've got time. I don't want to accidentally take that photo and then be like, oh shit. Anyway. Welcome to the airline checkpoint. Just say it's a ghost. It's a ghost. Apparently there haven't been too many tourists wandering around. Let's find the guy in charge, wherever he is. There he is. We found him. Yeah, well, that's one problem dealt with. No such thing as ghosts. Apparently he's up near the Caldia tunnel, so let's go check on him, see what he sees. And yeah, you can fish by the waterfall here. Don't fall in, Estelle. But yeah, I picked the wrong bait. Nothing there. Oh well. Apparently this happened 3 nights ago, so it's finding a new place every day, it seems. Floating man dressed in white old-fashioned clothes. Dancing above the waterfall. That sounds about similar to what everyone else has to say. Apparently he tried to shoot it. And it headed north. That's rough, buddy. I know I have accidental rifle discharge when I get too sleepy. Alrighty then. Let's head back to Ruan then. We've got our testimony. Oh. Looks like some kids having some fun at the waterfall. Oh, they seem like such a loving family. So let's answer this little kid's questions. Why not? They're from far, far away. Yeah, so Ren's a good girl. Yep, most picture-perfect family. Nothing ever goes wrong with these guys. Yeah, she's like 9 years old. She's a big girl. Aw, we made a new friend. Yeah, so let's head back to the guild now. After that cute little cutscene about a family enjoying the waterfall. Alright then. Oh, well, if it isn't our favorite reporters, Niall and Dorothy. What the hell's the Grandmaster doing in Ruan? Kidding. Oh, this thing appeared in city limits now, too. And it seems like Dorothy was able to get a picture of it. Taking photos of the hotel at night, and boom, ghost picture. There he is in the middle there, right by the lighthouse. Oh, Estelle. Well, I guess before we can explain what we did, something's going on here. Jeez, these guys are the mayor candidates, and they're gonna have a riot? Woohoo! Let's go deal with that first. Oh, jeez. Bracer's work is never done. Oh, damn. They're gonna come to blows here. Apparently they're accusing each other of the ghost sighting. God damn it. Welcome to politics, everyone. It's exactly like this in real life, too. I can't take this anymore. Do you limp-wrist tour suckers think you can beat us in a straight fight? Oh, that's it. Let's do this! Oh, God. At least the mayors are like, hey guys, calm the fuck down. My goodness, what a tragedy in the making. Violence creates nothing. It only opens empty chasms between men. To you, I offer this song. A gentle, sad song to encourage you to overcome which divides your hearts and join hands as one. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing along. It seems you are all touched by my song. Remember, there is but one truth. Love is eternal. Back to the harbor, everyone. Good job, guys. But the citizens here are as easily stirred to both action and rest as anywhere else. No, what truly moves them is the miraculous power of my melody. You there, reporters, take photos and write articles to your heart's content over this day's miracle. Marvelous. Let's go ahead and ignore our favorite Olivier. How heartbroken, it's so cute! Alright. She has been deprived of my person for so long. Her happiness is imperiled. I must welcome her back. Oh, Olivier. But your honesty makes it difficult for me to stay focused. You don't take the opening to make a joke at my expense. It leaves me wanting something more. Let's see you deliver another line like that through broken teeth. Oh god, I love Estelle. You seem like an interesting person. Just try not to make eye contact. Maybe he'll go away. Oh, what the hell? Why is it going so fast? It's like, yeah, no, I'm not hitting the button like that. I think my button just got locked for a second there. Okay. Hopefully it's back to normal now. And it seems Olivier has an idea about this. As a wandering hunter of love, I must keep a map of Liberl handy at all times. But yeah, this is a hint. So we know that it flew east from the Mercia Orphanage, northeast from Ruan, and north from Erletten. So you can tell it's pointing somewhere at least. So, where it appeared, that's not a common point. Where it went, that's different in all of them. And what it did was the same in all of them, so where did it go? So all in all, points us roughly towards the Genus Royal Academy. And we're gonna have Dorothy along with us for this. Excellent. Solve the damn mystery. And Niles gotta bust his butt interviewing mayoral candidates. And he'll even help us out if he finds anything out about Ouroboros. What a nice dude. So, with our party of 4 in tow, we've got allies on our mission of love. I don't care that much, though. Oh, jeez. Ah, but fear not. I shall refrain from pouring my affection into your untamed vessel until after I've earned your trust. Some feels really adult here. Oh boy, time to start locking your door at night, Agate. So, we have acquired the Hunter of Love, Olivier. He fires guns, he kills things, you know. The cool stuff you can expect from a man with nothing to lose. He is a very, very lewd boy. Let's, Yeah, let's give him the Grail Locket. He's gonna be in our party for a long, long time. Let's also adjust his orbment while we're at it. Because we need to fix that up. Ideally. Oh no. Oh no, I don't have enough water sepith. I've got 4,000 time sepith, but I've got no freaking water sepith. Jeez. Fate can be cruel. Well, we'll just put on what we can, I guess. Can only go up to mine 3, that's fine. Yeah, something like this should be fine for the time being. Alright. Also want to check in with Bracer Guild because we got new quests to do along with this photo one. Now that we've got an actual photographer, it's a good idea to get that one done. As well as a couple monster quests. So let's go ahead and take care of those. Our first destination is the Ruan Chapel here. Since we got ourselves a multiple choice test coming up, let's deal with this properly. Because it looks like they're doing a sermon about Bracer Guilds. You know, us, Bracers. Good old Ouroboros. Rah, 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 rah. Man, Karna's skipping out on her duties. That's not good. Luckily, we're here to be a guest lecturer. To think the day would come when Estelle would take the altar. Apparently no one thinks Estelle can be a nice teacher. And Agat's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna take a nap, screw it. And Olivia and Dorothy are gonna watch and take pictures. This isn't embarrassing at all. Alright. How are you a bracer? Alright. Class begin! All about bracer activities. Guide the special class to success. Bracer is a specialist at investigation and combat, and our main duty is protecting of the peace and the citizenry of local regions. We're cops. But once you become a full bracer, you're divided into different classes. Each of them are ranks, and there are 7 of them. They go from G to A. There's also an S rank, but, you know, there aren't too many of them. The Orbital Revolution started 50 years ago, and the Bracer Guild came around at about the same time. So, the guild can operate in different nations, and the reason they can do this is because they have a pact of non-interference with state powers. So, basically, if the Queen started acting up, there wouldn't be much they could do about it, unless they had express consent from those state powers to do something about it. It means they do have their hands tied in certain situations. Of course, there are loopholes. They have to prioritize the safety of the citizens above all else. Which is actually this next question. Prioritize the safety of civilians above all else. Rather than cooperating with the army, decisions of the government, the people come first for the bracers. And that's probably why they're so well beloved. So that's the basics down. Now we need to answer the kids' questions. Select the correct answer and overcome any risky or questionable questions. When can you become a bracer? But to take the test, you need to be at least 16 years of age. You gotta beat up monsters no matter what. Some of them are really cute. In general, do you judge based on appearance? Do you defeat them, obviously? Or you prioritize your client's intent? We actually had a quest in the first game where we let some monsters go rather than beat them up because the client asked us to. So, clearly, we want to prioritize what the client wants. So who arrested the Sky Bandits? Was it the Royal Army, or was it the Bracers? It wasn't us. It wasn't the Royal Guard either. It was the Royal Army Forces, led by Colonel Richard himself. Which of the 3 principles in the code is the protective duty to civilians? Is it Principle 1, Principle 2, or Principle 3? This is in your Bracer notebook, so I haven't shown it off, so you might not know, but it's Principle 2. And we got one more question. How big was the airship when the Queen's airship came? It's always one with some weirdo question that has nothing to do with anything. And we have read about that in a book before. It is 42 arge long. So, you know, it's fairly long. It's a fairly big ship. And with that, this multiple choice question test is finally over. Yeah, no one's gonna want anything from Bracer that doesn't even know the code. But yeah, just to prove what I was saying earlier, they're in your notebook here. The 3 basic principles. Bracers are an organization above the borders of nationality. Their duty is to protect the peace and safety of the citizenry. If a citizen's life or freedom are threatened, a Bracer's duty is to ensure their safety. And then number 3. Bracers have no authority against national entities or organizations recognized and authorized by them. So, you know, standard stuff. Yeah, it seems like that man's regarding his actions. Anyway, we've got Dorothy in our party, so let's go to the Saffirl Tower. There's also a monster quest on the way here. It's on the Orient Causeway, so we'll take care of that as we go. Thing to remember when you're escorting an NPC is if they die in a fight, that's it. Game over, you're done. So, obviously, do your best not to let that happen. Good news is you can do that in this game. Wow, I can't get them all at once. What a shame. Ugh, faint. Faint. The worst status effect. Luckily for us, though, these guys aren't too tough. And we're done. Good fight, us. I am so far behind in levels. Holy moly. Yeah, I walked right past it. It's like, wait, this isn't the right way. Saffron Tower's this way. Anyway. I forgot something. Yeah. Knew there was a treasure hiding out here. The EP Cut 1 quartz. Useful in the early game for your brand new caster here. But, early on, or with New Game Plus stuff, not so much. Anyway, this is probably the most annoying tower in the entire game, my personal opinion. So yeah, just do your best to kind of figure out where the hell you're going. It's a pearl earring in there. I'm trying to remember where everything is in this place. Right, 5th, 3rd. This one takes us to the monster chest down here. Anyway, once again, we will be using the Agate Special to deal with these nasties. Well, as best we can, anyway. Looks like they're all going to be casting spells. Luckily, Olivia is there to clean up the rest of them. And we get a level. Good stuff. Also a Sapphire Talisman. In case, we really needed that. Which we don't. But hey. Every little bit helps, right? Alright. Should be a couple of chests down here. Yep. EP charge. Purging bomb. Make sure to grab all the treasures you can. that. It's an accessory for any female in your party. Been here already. Get that. Get those perilous meatballs. Mmm, good perilous meatballs. And where the hell am I going now? This treasure chest is on strike until further notice. Yeah, I can't say I'm a big fan of the towers. Well, this one in particular, it's just a bit more annoying than the rest of them. Ara. No Shotas for us. There's a weapon for Estelle in that treasure chest. There's a fishing spot inside the area of the tower here. But obviously I didn't have the right bait for it. Whatever, it happens. Some boots are in here as well. And a pathway to the roof is at the very top here. So finally we can escape this wretched tower. And it does seem to be active. It was, not giving off that light before. Isn't it supposed to let me take Dorothy take a picture? Or am I misremembering the details of this quest? Anyway, we want to be approximately here when we take the picture. I'm not sure how generous this place is for this sort of thing, but... why are people on Discord bugging me? May just be a coincidence, but we might have planned this out to bring an actual photographer with her. Yeah, so let's ask Dorothy to do it. Some really angry, sullen, manly pictures. Way to go, Dorothy. So, we can either explore this tower for fun, like we just did, or head back. It's nice enough to let us head back, so... we're just gonna do that right away. We'll, find the fellow back at the Hotel Blanche. Blank. Whatever. Give him back his camera, and we should be set to report. Anyway, he's going right to developing the quartz, so let's check it out, shall we? Of course it's better than most professional work. It's done by a professional. Look at the way the light hits it. Now that's art. Good job, Dorothy. And for our troubles, we received the moon glasses. They'll help us out if we go into dangerous areas where we can't see shit. Anyway. 3 quests down, 1 to go before we can head on over to the academy. Look at all the extra BP we get for these kind of things. And once we got to rank F, we get the Absorb Quartz for our trouble. So lastly, there's a monster up on the Crone Trail that we need to take care of. So, let's go for a bit of a run, shall we? It is quite a bit out of our way here. Ah yeah, speaking of out of our way. I missed this treasure chest the last time around, so don't want to forget that. I also missed not having the detect, you know, treasure chests on the maps thing, because that was so useful. But they don't introduce that in the series. Not until game number 4. So, we're gonna go ahead and take care of this monster, and I think that'll be the last thing we do in this episode. Just because it's a nice place to cut off before the climax of this chapter. It's actually fairly short now that I think about it. Though I suppose we're not fighting as many monsters as they'd expect you to at this point, so that could be a part of it. Any case. They sound worse than they actually are. It's fine. Problem solved.
Enjoy the show.
And Olivier got a level. Good job for him. Alright, monster out of the way. Let's go ahead and report that. Because, you know, this is the true Trails in the Sky second chapter experience. We're running all the way out of your way to deal with some pesky quests. Thank God for turbo buttons, right? I can't imagine playing the series without it. At least the Sora portion of the series. The other games are a little bit better, because you at least have a run button. You kinda do stuff like that. This one, you know, not so much. So, monster dealt with, a couple extra BP, nothing else on the board we're missing. Try to get a few slots for Olivier unlocked. I can get one? Yeah. That's just how it goes. Need more water sepith, need more fire sepith. So much sepith. It's crazy. Anyway. This is it for our episode today. I'm making a new save. So why not? I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Trails in the Sky second chapter. And I hope you'll join me tomorrow for the conclusion, where we figure out who the hell this ghost really is, and what the heck he's doing at the Genus Royal Academy. This has been Logic Blade. I'd like to thank you for your time today, and we'll see you next time for episode 15. Yep, 15 episodes already. Take care, everyone.